We'll start the topic nutrition. So, what nutrition is? Nutrition is defined as the series of processes by means of which an organism takes in and assimilates the various food materials needed to promote growth of organisms. In other words, we can say nutrition is a process by which living beings obtain food or synthesize it for growth, repair, and maintenance, for reproduction and for meeting the energy needs. Now a question arises, what is food? So food is the source of all organic and inorganic elements which is found in living organisms. Food supplies energy to animals to function, grow, and multiply. Food energy can be derived from proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids, and these energy sources, they are largely interchangeable in most animal functions, including cell repair and growth. Now we'll talk about the importance of food. So while discussing these points on importance of food, it is essentially required by the living organisms for the following functions. The very first one is food as a source of energy. Food components on oxidation, they release energy which is used for completing various life processes. Then the next one, formative functions of food. Nutrients, they are used in synthesizing new protoplasm, replacing worn out components of cells, and in increasing the number and size of cells. Then comes the regulative functions of food. So enzymes, vitamins, and hormones control various metabolic reactions and activities which help in maintaining good health and provide resistance against various diseases. Now let us come on modes of nutrition. So organisms, they show basically two modes of nutrition, and they are the autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. So first we'll discuss about the autotrophic mode of nutrition. In autotrophic nutrition, the term auto means self and trophic means to prepare. So in autotrophic nutrition, organisms manufacture their food from simple inorganic compounds. All the green plants, some bacteria, and some protists like Euglena, they have autotrophic mode of nutrition, and they are known as autotrophs. And depending on the source of energy used in the preparation of food, autotrophic mode of nutrition is of two types. They are the photosynthetic and chemosynthetic. So while telling you about the photosynthetic nutrition, what photosynthetic nutrition is: green plants, some bacteria, and some protists like Volvox, Euglena, they utilize solar energy and synthesize simple sugar, glucose from carbon dioxide and water with the help of chlorophyll. Since solar energy is used in the process, so it is called photosynthesis, and these organisms are called photoautotrophs. Photosynthesis mainly occurs in the chloroplast because their green pigment chlorophyll traps solar energy. The second mode of autotrophic mode of nutrition is the chemosynthetic nutrition. So some non-green autotrophs like iron and sulfur bacteria, what they do, they use the chemical energy which is released during the oxidation of simple inorganic compounds to prepare organic food, and they are termed as chemoautotrophs. And also the another term is there, that is chemotrophs, and the process is called chemosynthesis. Since autotrophs produce their own food, they are called producers of the ecosystem. Now the second mode of nutrition is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So all organisms, most protists and bacteria, they cannot manufacture their food like the autotrophs do. So they obtain their ready-made food from plants or animals, and they are called heterotrophs, and their mode of obtaining food is known as heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Now there are also different types of heterotrophic nutrition. So the modes of heterotrophic nutrition, it depends on the type of availability of food and the way in by which they obtain it. So they are saprophytic, parasitic, and holozoic. When we talk about saprophytic nutrition, saprophytic organisms feed on dead and decomposing organisms and decaying organic matter such as wood, leather, rotten leaves, etc. They are called as saprophytes. Uh, the saprophytes, they what they do, they release hydrolyzing enzymes on the substrate, and these enzymes break down complex food molecules into simple ones, and then they are absorbed by the saprophytes, and this is also called as external digestion. That is, the external digestion is the digestion in which the digestion occurs outside the body. Now the second mode of nutrition of heterotrophic nutrition is parasitic nutrition. So in parasitic nutrition, an organism lives on or inside another living organism and derives its food. So the organisms which derive the food from other living organism, it is called as parasite, and the organism from whom the food is derived is called as host, and the host can be a plant or can animal. The parasite that causes disease in the host is called as pathogen. Now parasites can also be again divided into two types, that is ectoparasites and endoparasites. So the term ecto means external, and the term endo is internal. So ectoparasites are external parasites. They either live on the host body or attach temporarily to suck the blood, like for example leech, mosquito. These are the ectoparasites. And when talking about the endoparasites, they are internal parasites, that is they live inside the host body and they derive their food from them, like viruses, many bacteria, some protozoans, tapeworm, hookworm. These are the animal parasites. Even many fungus and like cuscuta, it is a flowering plant, and these are the plant parasites. Now the third mode of nutrition is also there, and this third mode of nutrition is mixotrophic nutrition. So when we talk about the mixotrophic nutrition, it is double mode of nutrition. That is, the combination of autotrophic and heterotrophic nutrition is known as mixotrophic nutrition, and it is found in some of the protista like Euglena. And Euglena is a photoautotroph, but it feeds on decaying organic matter when it is needed. So this was about the modes of nutrition. Now in my next lecture I will be I will be explaining you the topic nutrition in plants by the process of photosynthesis.